Happy Thursday, and it's time for a new vlog. Hopefully everyone is doing great and revved up for today's episode. Okay, so today is going to be about sailing dislike, some good fun reasons as to people, or why people dislike sailing, and the reasons that I've compiled from a lot of comments, a lot of people I've talked to, would actually really shock you. So I'm going to be going over three main reasons as to why people actually really dislike sailing per se. And it's not that, oh, sailing sucks, sailing isn't fun. It's actually something a little humorous that a lot of RuneScapians, I guess, really feel. And one of my biggest flaws in life is that I tend to really think that a lot of people are kind of like me and like to do the same stuff that I like to do. And because of this, I always have to kind of zoom out, especially, and I got to look at like a big 360 style view. Many years ago, primarily around my teenage years, this was actually a really big issue for me. Especially throughout high school as well, too. And also, I want to say my early 20s. It really wasn't up until, I want to say, like my mid-20s. I'm 37 now, so plenty of time that I've grown over the years. But, yeah, we all have flaws in life, and one of my flaws have definitely been that I think that everyone pretty much thinks like me. Used to be a very big runner in my 20s and early 30s, marathon-style runner. And I remember I would used to haggle some of my best friends and say, hey, I don't understand. Why don't you want to do this on Sunday? Well, Chris, I don't want to wake up early on Sunday and run 10 miles with you. Come on, man. It's going to be fun. Come on, we're going to spend time together. Yeah, we're going to spend time together, but we're not going to be like doing what we enjoy doing. So yeah, I've compiled actually some pretty humorous things from a lot of you all. So I really do appreciate all of you that definitely like videos on this channel, have subscribed here recently, and also leave comments that are very well-rounded. Occasionally we do get some butt heads, but I mean, hey, I gotta love the butt heads too, right? Okay, so new video on my main channel was posted a couple days ago on Tuesday. No new video today. I'm going to probably be posting a new video on my main channel Saturday and Sunday this weekend. Definitely going to be making a 99 sailing guide once I go ahead and get that. But my 99 sailing party is tomorrow, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, mofos. Please watch my video on my main channel if you want more clarification. If you need some good health-related content, I have a health-related channel, and my gaming channel is basically pretty much on hold for the time being. Otherwise, my XP on sailing, that did not update for some reason, so let's just go ahead and get out of the bung board now. So, I'm rounding 12 million XP. I got actually a lot of non-RuneScape work to do today. So I'm going to be grinding out a lot of AFKing XP. More than likely, I will probably have maybe 400 or 500, probably not 500k. Probably going into tomorrow, maybe about 4, maybe 300k left to 99. Very feasible to do. So it's going to be, yeah, we will have 99 sailing tomorrow night. Don't worry. Ignore that I am, I am 1,665,000 XP till 99. That's gonna go down to Chinatown. Don't worry. Okay, so three main reasons that I've collected. I could be entirely wrong. If you dislike sailing, please comment below because I do want to continue making videos about this. Okay, so the first thing that I've collected and talking to a lot of you all about is that it's just another 99. This is actually very humorous, and I've talked about this before. It's just another 99. I actually really love this, believe it or not. It's just another 99. It doesn't do anything spectacular, right? It's not going to go ahead and make RuneScape easier for you. It's not going to make it a little harder for you. It's just a 99. If you are a hardcore RuneScape player and you have a max cape, or maybe you lost your max cape, now you got your max cape back after 99 sailing, maybe you don't really do a lot of skilling and you do a lot of PVM or PvP, it's just a 99. Yeah, that is very true. At the end of the day, sailing, it's just another 99. 99s have been coming out on this game since the beginning of, like, this game's creation. 99 skills are the fundamental reason of what keeps players actively in the game. It's how Jagex basically pretty much keeps its player base. If people get bored with the game, they're gonna move on to another game, which takes the business model away from Jagex as being a subscription business-based model, and it's just going to be a game that you buy as a one-time purchase, and that's it. Unfortunately for Jagex, their business model is around a subscription base, which means you have to actively play the game for them to grow as a company. Now, other games out there, such as like for example, you have Resident Evil. Well, you have Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, 3, Resident Evil 4, then you got like Code Veronica, then you got Resident Evil Outbreak, Outbreak 1, the remake of the first one, remake of the second one, Resident Evil 5, 6, The Village, Resident Evil 7, forgot that, The Village is number 8, Resident Evil 9 coming out. There's only one RuneScape. I mean, okay, you got old school RuneScape, you got RuneScape 3, but still, like, RuneScape is RuneScape at the end of the day. Jagex is a subscription-based company. They need to make 99s repeatedly. But yes, it is just a 99. So going off of that, with that, like, 1.5 in a way, a lot of people are really waiting for the follow-on content that's going to be dropped and it's going to be launched. So if the follow-on content later this year, maybe such as PvP at Sea, that's probably going to be really big, and maybe that's going to change, oh, it's just another 99, to maybe it's like, wait a second, it's a 99, and then it's also combat within the 99. That could be very interesting as well. The second reason, honestly, really goes to all you OG, long-time RuneScape players. A lot of you all, believe it or not, said that you really dislike how it goes back to 2008. Because 2008 was very much sailing as a meme. It was a meme. It was a meme skill, pretty much. Hold on, water cheers. Sailing back in 2008 was considered to be a meme. So obviously, if you have been playing this game for a very long time, and now you're seeing sailing out on the game, you're like, wait a second, this is very much too cliche-ish. This is very much too conspiracy theory, per se. I don't have a tinfoil hat, but I'll go ahead and put my red pee-pee hat on. I got to go ahead and change this to a blue party hat. It's very cliche, because sailing was talked about well over a decade ago, almost 2 decades ago. Crazy, right? And now we have sailing on this game. So a lot of people still feel that sailing is a meme skill. A lot of people feel that way. It's very, like, heartbreaking if you actually do feel that, because this skill is pretty much going off the first argument that it's really nothing special. It's just another 99. I mean, yeah, sailing really is just another 99, but it can very well be something very much more if we do actually get a lot of very good updated content. And the last argument of why people really dislike sailing is a lot of people are really doubting that this new content around sailing is going to be good or not. And this is actually something that I've talked about, but I do want to actually bring it up here on the screen. And it's actually very real. Okay, it's very real, and it's also very important to actually go ahead and understand this, because if you have recently came on to old school RuneScape, and there are plenty of people that have recently came on to old school RuneScape, but if you have never played RuneScape many years ago, right? I'm talking like many years ago, as in, let's say around this period. RuneScape 2, okay? So you had Runecrafting come out 29 March. I started playing this game right when Farming came out, and I remember that Farming came out, and I was like, what the hell is this? And then I remember, like about a year later, Construction came out, and I was like, okay, this is pretty cool. And then Hunter came out, and then I graduated high school, went into the military. Then I remember that I started playing again around April 2008, and I remember Summoning was there, and I'm like, wow, this game has really changed. So if you notice something early on about RuneScape 2, the big thing to really notice here is that we typically get, oh my lord. Oh boy, hold on one second. I apologize if the audio is going to be super loud. I just realized that my microphone was turned up tremendously loud. Oopsie daisy. Well, crappers. I'll just run with it. Hopefully, you got to lower the volume here. You got to lower the volume. Sorry. I love you guys so much. Please don't hate me. We get a new skill basically every so often. Like, getting a new skill was a very common thing over the course of RuneScape 2 and just over the course of the years. So, having a new skill come out every year or so, it's really nothing new. But, the last argument why a lot of people are really doubting this per se around sailing or dislike it is a lot of people are really doubting that the follow-on content are going to be really like justified, like it's going to be justified to be like an elite legendary skill. It's going to be a shell shocker probably in a year or two when Jagex releases a new skill on old school RuneScape, because a lot of people that have started playing old school RuneScape since like 2015 and 16, they're not used to all these new skills being created. A new skill, a new 99, it was a very common occurrence, and it's what made RuneScape like RuneScape. However, the old school RuneScape team has focused in the opposite area, where they've focused on not creating new skills, but creating new content that is pre-existing on the game. So, creating raids, creating new areas of this game, Zia, creating new ways to train skills. Now it looks like the old school RuneScape team is going to be doing the opposite, and they're going to create new skills that may actually irritate a lot of people. But then again, I mean, this is what RuneScape is. So the big three things that people dislike sailing is that it's just another 99. Pretty much, the police are coming. Oh yeah, the police are coming to take away anyone not doing sailing. Oh, it's criminal. It's just another 99. People are really doubting that the follow-on content is going to be anything like remarkable here. And honestly, people just look at it as another AFKing like base skill, which it could very well be, unless you're kind of really doing the what is it called? The Bermuda basically like minigame trials or something. Pretty much where you are not AFKing and you got to actually click some stuff. That is actually very profitable in GP. The amount of money that GP that I've made from 99, it's really nothing too crazy here. I'll go ahead and talk about that in the guide that I'll be making this weekend around 99 sailing. But otherwise, let me know in some comments below if there's other reasons why you kind of really dislike this skill. But there are a lot of people that say the follow-on content later this year is not going to be anything too special. A lot of people are really looking for more so raids 4 rather than sailing updates, and I totally get it. Jagex has really advertised old school RuneScape to very much be like bossing, PVM, very much slaying of monsters, doing skills or having the time to do 99s. It's not really kind of like advertised anymore in that area, but I could be wrong. Maybe the content later this year does suck. Well, well, I guess Jagex is just gonna stick to making more islands and stuff. All right, my friends, I'm really excited for all of you that's going to be showing up here tomorrow. I'll go ahead and post a vlog reminding everyone that I'm going to be getting the 99 tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Otherwise, hope to see you at my party live stream. It's going to be fun. It's going to be dropping a lot of GP, and it's going to be a lot of, oh boy, a lot of items popping. As always, if you have any comments at all, definitely drop that below. Completely free to like this video, subscribe as well too, and I'll see you all in the next one. Later.